What's up? We are going live again from the walking pad. I figure it kills two birds with one stone. Encourages you to get moving, it gets more of my steps in, and I still get to connect with you. So, I think I'm going to be doing this more frequently. It just makes sense for a while. And for those of you that have followed my page, when I was doing mornings with Mizzy, I would do my walking pad with podcasts all the time. So it's not unusual for me to do this. And I love it. So much better today than I was yesterday because things got a little bit wacky. So I wasn't in a very focused state of mind, but I didn't want to dip out on my commitment that I had made. So boom. We did successfully make it through the live yesterday. Today, I kind of labeled it as Ask Me Anything because I do a lot of talking, which is fine because it's my live, but feel free to ask me anything that you want, have conversation, jump in there, and we can kind of go back and forth and see where things take us all the time. I did just smoke, so I'm sure somewhere's in there, in this entire podcast, I will get lost somewheres in my words from just being too stoned, but that's okay. That is the beauty of the ridiculousness in total. My work day was amazing. What's up there, Bobby? How are you? What are you up to? Work day was amazing. Yesterday, somehow, no, you know what happened yesterday? So, if you saw the live yesterday, I was upset in the beginning of it because something had happened, brought up one of my triggers, and one that is just really extreme for me. So it was kind of like, oh, just not a great afternoon, and you need a key card to get, well, first off, you need a fob to sign into the building, and then you need a key card to sign actually in and out, like punch in and out. So the afternoon time, when I had just gotten this phone call or, you know, information or whatever, I went into the middle corridor to kind of just like make phone calls that I needed to do and not be around everybody. And at that time, by the time I was going back inside, I wasn't hysterically crying, but I was crying heavily. So I went into the bathroom so I could wash my face, kind of just like pull myself together. And I guess when I was throwing away the paper towel, I threw away my badge and that whole key fob, whatever. Oh my God, I was freaking the fuck out yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna get in trouble now, you know, like I feel bad that I was irresponsible and I lost this fucking thing. So I should also have like a punch-in number so I didn't completely fuck everything up. And they said it would be no problem if they had to give me a new badge, but still, that's not the point of the matter. Come on, what is going on? Alright, they said my internet was bad, which is ridiculous. So, like all afternoon I was like searching for this whole fucking thing. Didn't find it, whatever. This morning, I come into work, immediately I start looking for this thing, so that's when I discovered that I threw it in the garbage. How ridiculous. I was like, this office is not that big. How the fuck could I have lost this or whatever? I don't know what the point of that story was, but that happened yesterday. But I am really, probably because I was going to say I'm really happy I found my shit. Bobby says, just got home. Oh, you're going to watch me for a minute. Well, that is lovely. Thank you for chatting. Yeah, I've already I didn't officially get the rings closed when I stepped foot on here, but I was like this far away. So I definitely am going to get a lot of steps in. Yesterday, I think I was only walking at a 3 speed while I was doing this. Today I am on a little bit faster, so we'll see if I can keep my breathing on pace with walking, because sometimes it is hard as fuck to do so. Oh, thanks, Clifford. Thanks for joining. How are you? I haven't really seen you on here in a while. You kind of, like, disappeared for a bit. Christopher says, for some reason, I don't see anything. It's just completely black, because I blocked? No, you're not blocked. Maybe it's just something with the internet. I don't really know. I did wear heels today you gotta look at my story. You'll see my outfit. I wore blue slacks, I guess that's what you would call them, and a melon salmon colored shirt with some like pink nudie kind of high heels to bring it all together, because the heels are a really strange color. Christopher, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I would imagine everybody that is watching can still see. I think that the connection is kind of weird. Maybe I could try and hang up and then log it back on. I wonder if I turn off my TV. Hold on. I don't know if this will make a difference or not. But oh, no, good, okay. I'm glad that it worked out. George, thank you for your kindness. I really appreciate it. I am feeling really good. You know, just cruising along, doing our thing over here. I feel like we're kind of like entering the busy season too, so, you know, get that energy built up. Gotta build your momentum. I do my own stunts. Why, thank you. Yep, I do. I like the walking pad because it's like it's not that wide, so I also feel like you have to use your core a little bit. Oh, you can see and hear us. Oh, Chris, it's so hard to see. There's so many Christophers and Chris's going through here right now. We can see you and hear you. You look great as usual. Glad you're in a way better mood than yesterday. Oh, me too, sir. Me too. And I just appreciate everybody's kindness and support, because you just never know what you're going to get from me, which, you know, it's the name of the game. I'm not going to pretend like, you know, my life is perfect, because that shit ain't fucking true. So I'd rather just lay out it all and just keep on fucking going, and that's that. The walking pad, no, it's not expensive. This I got, I want to say 2 years ago. It could even be 3 years now. Maybe 2.5. I'll split it somewhere on Amazon around the holidays. So I like early Thanksgiving time or something like that. I feel like I got it for like a fucking $100. It is not expensive at all. Now, since I didn't really know about them, I didn't want to invest in something that I wasn't just really sure about, so I didn't go looking for, you know, like a crazy one or anything. I don't remember how fast this goes to, maybe like 9.5 or 7.5 speed, and it does not incline. There are some, and Spencer is currently looking at those that do incline, and that's probably like $250 maybe for, and actually I think that one he was looking at like a little bit wider of a space. He doesn't necessarily like that it's so confined, so whatever. So it could just be also this just like a smidge bit bigger, but still small and movable. But I totally recommend it. And we have it right here in the living room, so we just get up and just like walk nonstop. Because it takes a long time. If you were wholeheartedly trying to get to 10,000 steps and you're not a runner, you're fucking walking for hours. It's not nonstop. It's crazy. It's one thing that like, I'm like, holy Christ, for like, you have to like really concentrate on fucking executing 10,000 steps. So he's asking, to be honest, how many times have either one of us fell? I can't say for Spencer. So, okay, so I can say this for the both of us. For the both of us, sometimes if we are truly not paying attention or, you know, like not having, I don't know, sometimes we kind of like skid and you'll hear the skid. And it's not necessarily a fall off because you kind of just like fumble through it and kind of like just get back to your groove. I I don't think I have ever officially fallen to the floor on it. Because I feel like if I would have done that, then I would have gotten really hurt and it would have been a memorable moment. Now, if any of my besties sign on here and know differently, you're more than welcome to share it. Spencer has a harder time staying focused than I do. Like, he has to, like, you know, he has to kind of like really focus looking down, and so it's kind of like a little bit hard for him. He's getting better, but that's why I also think it's about like your core and your balance too. Christopher's saying, I know what you mean. It's like one of those smoke a blunt sideways type deals. You want to get your steps in, but yeah, it's fucking a lot. It is a lot of goddamn work. Oh, see? That's where, like, I would have been like, I would have fallen. Things like that. But I'm pretty good on it. Pretty good. And I'm just so happy that he's starting to do it now. He actually brought in my weighted vest. I feel like I'm going to try bring the weighted vest back and see how difficult it is to do it on the walking pad. I would usually only wear my weighted vest like when I'm walking around town. So, I don't know. I have to see about that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But this is good. It's important for me to get these steps. And I feel like it's a fun little goal. I mean, it doesn't cost anything for me to get my rings on my watch completed. It's like a silly little game I play with myself every day. But even Spencer says that he notices a huge difference from when, you know, like he didn't walk versus to like where we are now. And that makes me happy. Most men just walk straight forward. They know where their feet going. They're always looking around at their surroundings. That's why I as well would probably just looking at my feet while I'm on there. I don't want to push that because I'm afraid I'm going to fuck this up. So I hear what you're saying. I'm going to finish reading it later and then I'll comment back to you. But like I gotta say, it's initially when I first started using the walking pad, I did have to like look down, and I certainly wasn't smoking before I got on it. Now I can watch TV, smoke, get on here, like, so I think you just you know, like everything, you just get used to it and you just teach yourself how to, you know, get your momentum going. So I think that he's like right at that turning point. Like when we walk outside, I constantly am walking with my head down, like making sure I'm not stepping on something. I feel like I miss so much of the world because I'm always looking at the ground. I have to like remind myself to, like, whatever, if I step on something, who the fuck cares, or whatever. It's like not like I'm not going to see it. Our peripheral vision goes everywhere. So I'm working on that. And then yesterday, I didn't realize how many steps I got in yesterday while we were doing this. Because I did stay on for like the full half hour doing it. And today I'm walking faster, so that means I'm getting more steps in and I'm very excited. And it was officially so nice out today. I'm so thankful. Maybe a little chilly, but I don't really feel the wind whipping as much as it's been. Like, I don't know what the fuck's been going on, but it's been making it so difficult to even want to be outside. I feel like things are cheating us. Like, you just look outside and it's so beautiful looking, but no, it's like so dang cold with the wind. You should have a walking podcast for a half hour show or some shit like that, cause you're walking and talking like it's nothing. That way you could actually talk. Well, that's why I figured I would just do this every day when I get home from work. Just pop on live and go on the walking pad. So sort of like that, right? And eventually everybody will know that I'm on after work is over and doing this. So I feel like it kills two birds with one stone. Staying healthy, staying moving and doing what I want, like, still doing what I want to do on social media. Because I am changing my social medias, and it's been taking some time, and it's quite difficult, honestly. So it's been a bit of a transition for me, so now I'm just trying to find the balance, the things that I love, don't love, whatever. And I always loved doing the lives. What I didn't love is having to continuously do swinger lifestyle education, especially because things are changing so much in the lifestyle. I don't necessarily believe in a lot of the things that I used to, simply because it has shifted in so many different ways. So I just feel like what Spencer and I do from a lifestyle standpoint is like now like what we do, and just keeping it kind of private. I mean, I'll always talk about the things that we have going on when we have them going on. That I don't have a problem with, but I just didn't want to educate anymore. So, and I also didn't want to just continuously be putting up all sorts of sexy photos or anything like that. Like, my mindset has changed. Like, my mental health is worth so much to me, and like, I feel like that messaging is just so much more important than, not having my clothes on. I mean, I never have my clothes on, so, I share what I have going on at the time, and, like, I'm totally fine with that. Like, I'm not going out of my way to take, photos anymore or anything like that, and it is a transition. It is a very big transition. There's a lot of stuff that I miss with it, but I do want to focus on a different kind of mission, and we can talk about all of it. Like, I'm not saying that I won't talk about the lifestyle if somebody brings it up on the lives or anything like that. I'm more than happy to talk about it, but I just don't want to dedicate like the whole thing to like saying, oh, today we're going to be talking about this topic. No, I just want to come on here. I just want to talk about whatever we are talking about for the day, whatever the fuck is going on, and that's it. That's what makes me happy. I don't want to be held up in all the other stuff. I was also educating on SDC, and I pulled back from all of it. I just really want to be in my own self, posting my own things, I think it's fun that I have like my new job, so I just get to, do my work outfits and do all this stuff. Just keep the sexy pictures. Now, I'm not going to, though. Like, I've done it for so long, It's just like sometimes you gotta like keep growing and changing, and I just am not there anymore. There's private groups for that, and I'm okay doing that in the private groups, but on my, like public pages or whatever, I am changing the concept. Changing that concept. And if you want to see me half naked, you can fucking join here at 3:30 and watch me walk on my treadmill, walking pad, whatever the fuck this is. Or you can come to our parties, which is mindbenderparties.com. Options. But I think you're in the private group. I think so. Listen, my smile should make your day, okay? And then when you see the smile, you can think about this ridiculous conversation, and then you can laugh and be like, she's so ridiculous. The Northeast. We are from the Northeast. We host in Rhode Island. See? It's like a full circle, Mizzy. well, in a few minutes, I'm going to tell you guys something really funny. I'm not going to do it at this moment, but it's going to happen. Yeah, no, Callie, you're going to have to book an airfare and planes, trains, automobiles. All right, you got to get going, but your smile is dangerous. Catch you on the flip side. By the way, what sport are you in? What sport are we into? Okay, quickly, not really into any sports, truthfully. I mean, sometimes Spencer will watch football if it's like in the middle of, I don't even know when he would watch it. Sometimes he says he wants to and sometimes he doesn't, so I don't actually know a rhyme or reason for it. I'm not into really anything. I have been to a million baseball and football games like NFL and the NBL, whatever the fuck. So, I don't know. I kind of just like do what everybody around me is doing when it comes to that because I don't really care. But I will catch you later. We need to get you down for a boat ride sometime. You know, I have been wanting to go on an adventure for the longest time because we keep going north and we haven't gone south in such a long time. So I kind of feel like if we do that, that would be fun because that's what you do is so much less intimidating than going on a cruise boat. So I feel like maybe something a little bit more than the ferry to Connecticut would be better. And warmer. Okay, listen. Yeah, I have to give up on the chips and queso. It's one of the reasons why I have to walk double time because I was literally buying them weekly. You don't understand. There is a place around the corner that has the best queso in the entire world. And their chips are so delicious. They don't put any salt on them and they're just like freshly made. Oh, and then fucking Uber Eats brings it to me in like, no joke, like 10 minutes. So it's like the best thing ever. And I have been ordering them weekly, but it's no good. So no, I'm going on a queso and chips break. That is it. I'm not buying them for a whole month. And then maybe once a month after that. But not now. Thank you, Stan, for your kindness. It's really nice of you. Yeah, no. Chips and queso are dangerous. And I gotta imagine, well, down south, where would chips and queso really be dominant? I have no idea. Well, that may sound silly, but I don't really know. And maybe if you have a walking pad at 3:30, you just get the live and get your walking pad, and it's like we're all walking together. Texas? I do want to go to Texas. That is on my imaginary bucket list. So many places I want to get to. I really should write it down and not make it imaginary anymore. And truthfully, the only reason why I really call it my imaginary bucket list is because usually it's at an inopportune time that something pops up that I'm like, oh, I do want to do that. But clearly, I'm not in a position to write it down. So I'm either going to remember or chances are I'm definitely going to forget. I'm going with the latter. My pups are outside. Just keep checking on them. I know, there's a few things with this. So, Spencer is not a person to make any kind of commitments. If you try and make plans with him for Friday, we're on Tuesday. It's like still even too far away for him to commit to anything. So, to really get him to the point where he's going to say yes, we are going to do that, it's usually like the day before or like an hour before, and I'm like, okay, where are we going? What's happening? Okay. yeah, definitely keep reminding me, because when we are on back and forth comments, I have my planner with me. Ashley saying that she just walked oh no! Wait, I just walked it out for 4 miles while crying. Girl, I'm not sure how to respond to that. I hope that you do feel better and cleansed. I did the same thing yesterday. I think it helps though. You know, you just fucking, and you get to a point where you just like walk so much, like you're just not sad anymore. So that's really great. I hope that it's all okay. I wonder, I forget how many miles. I think that it's like a minimum of 5 miles a day that the watch, I have to look at this now. Now I want to know truly what the stats are on what 10,000 steps actually equals, or whatever it is that I do in a day. And then because it is nice out today, Spencer's definitely going to want to go for a walk when he gets home. Yesterday, I was absolutely not feeling it. Since I just was like not in a great place, I was like, fuck this. I did all what I needed to do, and I went to sleep at like maybe 8:30 or something like that. I was good. But today, I definitely would be more inclined to go outside. So that means I'm going to get a lot of steps in today. Oh, yours too. Be safe. Thanks for always hanging and commenting for that matter. I just have to clean the house a little bit and make chicken. How long? Yesterday I did 30 minutes. Maybe I'll just walk until I don't feel the need to walk anymore. See. And you know, something's a little bit off because I think the walking pad registers slower than what my watch registers. Like, I don't know, say like the walking pad said I was walking for a mile. My watch will say like 1 point something. So I think that's a little bit weird. Maybe my watch is just more accurately taking in the information. I have no idea. I am going to have to hop off because the wash is done. Let's see. Oh, it says 28 minutes, so I'll finish doing the official 30 minutes, then jump off and go switch my laundry. And then that's it. Multitasking at its finest. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand. You know? These smart things, and they are not very smart. But I would believe my watch over the whatever these things are. You know, whatever machines you're using. Me. Okay, so we also know that I can walk 3.4 miles and talk at the same time. So, tomorrow, we'll see how much faster I can make it happen. Because like normally, like on a light walk, I do 4 miles per hour. So I wonder if I could do that. Well, isn't this gonna be fun? And maybe dangerous. Oh, hey. So, never mind. I was retracting what I'm saying. All right, that's it. It's been 30 minutes per my treadmill. So this has been fun. I am going to be doing this almost every day, so I'm sure I will see you on any one of them. So have the best afternoon.